Hey y'all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, this is personally one of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube when other people do it, and I myself have not done one in 7 months. So we are going to be looking at all of the products that I have either emptied or decided they are not worth my time in the last 7 months. So this is a lot of skincare. There's a lot of hair care in here. There's makeup in here. And I want to talk about, like, the reason I love watching these, okay, is because when you see people on YouTube, not always, but sometimes they are getting PR, right? They are getting sent free product, myself included. And I feel like when someone actually finishes a product, that says something. Because while I'm not the type of YouTuber who's getting packages every day, some of these people are. So I love to know what stuff they're actually like using up, that they enjoy enough to use up. So I'm going to show you everything I've used up and let you know whether or not I would actually purchase it myself. I'll let you know if it was sent to me in PR. Some of this stuff absolutely was not. And I will tell you if I plan on purchasing it again, or in certain cases, if I already have, or if these are just in here because I decided that I freaking hate them and life is too short to use crappy products. So let's get into it. Actually, right before we do, I just want to show you, look how cute these new earrings are. So it's like 2 layers where it's got this like kind of foam layer and then this like filigree layer on top. Aren't these so pretty? I got these from a local shop. So if you're close to Baltimore, I'll link the shop down below. They don't have an online shop, but I had to show them off because they're so pretty. Okay, let's start with facial skincare. I have several items here, and I want to start by saying, because I'm noticing kind of a trend with a lot of these, that I previously was on Drunk Elephant's PR list. They did send me products semi-regularly. I think I am off of that PR list now, so I want to give you my honest opinions, especially because I know the Drunk Elephant is a slightly pricier brand, so I want to let you know if I would repurchase these things or not. So let's start with this. Again, it has been 7 months since I've done this video, but I have 2 empties of the Protini Polypeptide Cream. These were both sent to me in PR. These are both as empty can be, like to the point where like I unscrewed it and scraped the edges, of both of these. They are like dry inside. When I ran out of the second one, I immediately purchased another one. To be fair, I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but the reason that I was able to jump the gun so quickly, despite this being a pricier product, is because Ulta was having 5 times the points on Drunk Elephant products. And I was like, well, if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it now. So yes, I did repurchase this immediately. As of right now, this is still my #1 daily facial moisturizer. I love the consistency of this. I love the fact that you can pump out just however much you need. And I also like to mix a lot of products. So this is almost like a little palette for me as well. So I will pump out a tiny bit and then mix in some other serums and whatnot. But again, this is my favorite daily moisturizer. I absolutely love this. It is pricier. I want to say for this size, it is $68. So I know that's no small price whatsoever, but for me, this is what works the best for my skin, so I immediately purchased more. Let's talk about a Drunk Elephant product I do not think I will purchase again. So this is the Bouncy Bright Facial Mask Illuminator. It's supposed to correct and clarify. It has 10% azelaic acid and 1% salicylic acid. It's supposed to be a brightening complex. So with this, I would mix not even a full pump, but like a half pump into my moisturizer each day to see if I noticed any kind of difference. Now, they did send me a second one of these. So I was like, you know what? I didn't really see a difference from this first one, but I do believe skincare to be cumulative, that you're not going to see a difference the very first time you use it. So I've been continuing to use my second one. I haven't noticed enough of a difference to make the price of this worth it. Let me check how much this one is. So this is $69, and for me, I don't think it's worth that cost. Now, this might have done great things for other people, for other people's skin, but for me, it's not that it did anything bad, but it just didn't do anything that made me go, yes, I need to spend $69 on that to keep that in my skincare routine. So again, like, I am using it up because I do feel like it adds a nice bit of moisture to my, everyday cream, but I don't think it's enough that makes it worth $69 to me, so I will not be repurchasing. And my last Drunk Elephant product is the C Firma Fresh Day Serum. So the only reason I didn't repurchase this yet is because they had sent me the C Luma Hydra Bright Serum, which is supposed to be like a little bit more of a gentle formula of the C Firma. Now, do I like this? I do like this one. I do. I like this one a lot better. And when I run out of this, I will be repurchasing the C Firma. This, I've always said it, is my personal favorite vitamin C serum because I have noticed a difference in my skin when I use it. And it's not that like the results went away or anything like that, but I definitely don't notice it as much with the C Luma. For what it's worth, I do not have sensitive skin or anything like that. So I know a lot of people with sensitive skin prefer the C Luma. It's a little bit more gentle. But for me, the C Firma is where it's at. I love the C Firma Day Fresh Serum. Let me know also, if you use a vitamin C serum, let me know down below which one is your favorite. Like, this has been, for me, the best one I've tried, but I'm always open to trying new ones, especially when this is finished. I need to remember to put this aside because I think there's, gosh, oh God, I'm scared to see because you can always take these off to see like how much product is left. Oh God. Oh, okay, so that's how much product I have left. I'm going through it, but it's not empty yet. It's not empty yet. But yeah, I will be repurchasing this. I don't think I'll repurchase the one I'm currently using, but yeah. All right, then we have some other products here. So this one, I don't know if you can tell, it is empty. This is the Peach and Lily Wild Dew Treatment Essence. I can't believe I haven't repurchased this yet. I will be repurchasing. I love an essence, and I know that I feel like the jury's out on whether or not people believe in essences or believe that they're as good as they say they are. I love an essence. I do have normal to dry skin, and especially right now, like, it is still very cold in Baltimore, and it is very dry, that I wish I had an essence still in my skincare routine. I will be repurchasing this. I like how it feels light, but at the same time, it definitely feels hydrating. Like, I've used some essences before that you put them on and they feel good, but as soon as they dry down or sink into your skin still feels dry. This definitely adds a bit of moisture for me. I do really like this. This is a top one for me. Here's another one. Now, this was sent to me. I'm sorry, the Peach and Lily was also sent to me. This Pacifica Glow Baby Booster Serum. So this is glycolic acid and vitamin C. It felt nice, and I mixed it in with everything, and honestly, like, I used most of it up. I don't know if you can tell, there is a tiny bit left, but I decided when it got towards the end, I was like, you know what, I'm really just not seeing any difference. I've used a full bottle, and I don't feel or see any difference, so I'm done using it. I'm just done using it. Do I think it's crap? No. But did it do anything for my skin? Also, no. Now, I have friends who actually really like this product. This is a more affordable skincare product. It's cruelty-free, it's vegan, you know, it's all those good things, but it just personally didn't do enough for my skin for me to keep using it. So this is one where I decided, now I'm annoyed at myself though, that it took me getting the bottle down to here to decide to stop using it, because one of my low buy rules is to not use crap. Use the good stuff, right? Use the good stuff. Don't save it for a rainy day, but also don't use crap just because it's there. Like, I have this compulsion to finish products. Once I have them in my collection, finish them. You know what I mean? This I didn't need to finish. I didn't need to wait until down here to decide it just wasn't a product for me. Like, I'm bummed because if I had decided here when I knew it wasn't doing anything, I could have given this to a friend and maybe they would have loved it. So that's something I'm still working on. I'm still working on it, but yeah. I feel like I keep ending each one of these by going, but yeah. It's because I don't know what else to say. That's the end. Then there is the Kokie Skin Refresh Night Cream. I used this till it was empty, but hear me out. It wasn't because I loved it as a night cream, okay? I liked it as a night cream, but to me, this was kind of the same consistency as the Proteini Polypeptide. So I like a thicker night cream. This was not very thick. What I did like this for, and why it's empty, is I wound up just using this as a body lotion. I was like, you know what? Lotion is something I can always use, so I smeared this on as a body lotion and emptied it. I will not be repurchasing this, though, because if I want a night cream again, I want something that is thicker and really feels like it's holding in moisture. This just felt a little too thin for me as a night cream. This might have been like a good day cream, but for my day cream, I do like the Proteini Polypeptide more. So I'm not going to purchase this as a day cream, but this just didn't do a whole lot. Let's move on to body moisturizer. Okay, I have quite a few here, and I think they're all empty except for one. Let's go into the one that's not empty. I've had this for so long. This is the ColourPop Soul Body Gradual Sunless Tanning Lotion. I never liked this. And I'm mad at myself. Again, I think I used about half of this, but I think it's probably expired, so I'm not even going to give this to a friend. But when this did tan, and notice I say when this did tan, because it didn't tan every time I used it. And I don't mean like literally every time. I mean, there were certain times where I would use it like 5 days in a row and see nothing. And then certain times I'd use it once and I'd see something. This would turn me orange, like orange. Even after one use, sometimes it would turn me orange, and I just didn't like it. Honestly, the reason that I got this is because I was trying to find a cruelty-free replacement to my, I used to use like the Jergens Sunless Tanning Lotion, and that is not cruelty-free. So I wanted to find something that was cruelty-free, and a bunch of people suggested this. I don't like this. There's a good amount left, but I'm just going to toss it because it's old. But if you have a recommendation for a sunless tanning lotion, like not a foam, I don't like tanning foams and things like that. I like these gradual tan ones. So let me know if you have one that you like that's cruelty-free, but this one I do not think is it. Then I have two body lotions. Oh, by the way, the Soul I did purchase myself. Sorry, I keep forgetting to say these. These two were sent to me in PR, or these two I received in PR. So first, this one was interesting. This is the Selfmade Corrective Experience Comfort Cream. So again, it is scraped clean. This was like an interesting lotion though, because it was kind of a gel formula. And I found that I know when I emptied this, and it was, oh my gosh, I'm just trying to screw this on. It was like the end of last summer. I loved this for when it was warm out and I didn't need extreme moisture. I felt like this was really good for my skin. I really enjoyed it. Now, there was a reason I didn't repurchase this, and I want to say it was the price. Maybe it wasn't that. So this is $30, and because it was a gel formula, it did last me longer. I did really enjoy this though, again, for my summer skin though. Now, for my winter skin, now will I repurchase this, by the way? It's a maybe. It's a maybe, but for my winter skin, oh my gosh, this messes me up. This messes me up, and I almost don't know how to talk about this. I'm just going to talk about it honestly, of course. This is the City Beauty Invisicrepe Body Balm. Yet again, I don't know why I keep these things like gone. There's like a pinch left right there, but it is just gone. And I am on my second and last backup of these. This is amazing if you have dry skin, like beyond amazing. It is a thick cream. So when I get out of the shower, I slather myself in this and it lasts all day. Like the good, like lotioned up, moisturized feeling lasts all day. Again, from here up, I'm normal to dry. Here down, I am dry to dry with a little bit of dry thrown in, okay? And this makes me feel like a baby. I feel like a newborn baby. Now, why don't I know how to talk about this product? It's $67. $67 for a body lotion. I think that price is pretty outrageous for a body lotion, okay? Because I don't feel like a body lotion is something that, I feel like any body lotion, if you use it regularly, you will notice a difference in your skin. I don't feel like this is something though where you'll notice like that your skin suddenly feels great without it or looks great without it or things like that. If your skin's dry, you're still gonna need lotion. $67 is a lot, but I will admit it does last all day, like all day, sometimes 2 days in. And I really love this product, but I have a hard time swallowing that $67 price tag. Let me know how you feel about that. Like oh gosh, do you have any products that you love so much, but it makes you throw up in your mouth a little bit each time you have to repurchase it? Because $67 for a body lotion when you can go to CVS and get one for like $4. So yeah, I don't know how to talk about this product. I genuinely don't. Will I repurchase it? Probably not. I love it, but I can't stomach that price. If City Beauty had a sale where it was like 20% off everything, 30% off, like I actually am going to sign up for their email list for like Black Friday area, because let's say they do like 40% off sale, I will repurchase this. I'm not repurchasing at $67. I'm just not. Then we have this little ditty. So this bothers me because it's a little bit expensive, but nowhere near as expensive as that. So this was not purchased. This was given to me as a gift by my husband. This is the Lush Sweet Orange Hand Balm, okay? Do you see how empty we are? Do you see how empty? But admittedly, this was in my Christmas stocking again this year, so I do have a new one. And this is something I'm going to continue to repurchase. So this is a thicker lotion. It's not a balm. They call it like a hand balm. I think it's a nice hand lotion, okay? I keep this on my work desk at all times and I use it throughout the day. Now, if you do not like the smell of orange, you will not like this. Again, I need to put this one, knowing that it's full over here. You will not like this. It is a strong citrus orange smell. I love it. I love it. And it really soaks into my hands. I feel like a lot of hand lotions can just like sit on top and feel greasy. Not this one. This one feels great and it smells wonderful. And I love Lush. I think they're doing amazing things. I love the fact that they're standing up for what they believe in right at this very moment. You can go ahead and Google that. They're just being wonderful in general. So I'm very happy to support Lush. I will absolutely repurchase when this one's empty. I really love this product. It's one of my favorite Lush products. And then finally with body care, look how thin, look how much I emptied this, and I will purchase this again. I can't believe I haven't repurchased it yet because it's not an expensive product. So this is Kerasol. I don't know if you've used this. This probably seems like such a boring thing to put in here, but this is, they call it intensive foot repair. I've talked on my channel before about how my feet are very, very dry, uncomfortably, sometimes painfully dry. And this is something that helps me. When I get out of the shower, I put this on and I put socks over it and I let it just sink in. And I will put on a good amount. It's almost like a petroleum jelly, like a Vaseline, okay? But this really sinks into my feet, and it's called intensive foot repair because it does repair. Again, I know this is gross, but I do get cracks in my feet, and sometimes quite deep, painful cracks. This has been the only thing that has helped me. And I do not know, I'm going to put this aside right here because I want to repurchase it today. I love Kerasol. I think this is like $7. It's cheap. A little bit goes a long way. And this has actually saved me from painful feet. So if you have that issue as well, I highly recommend this. Everything, by the way, is going to be linked down below. I did purchase this one myself. Everything's going to be linked down below. I highly recommend. And then we have a makeup removing balm. I figured that could go within the skincare area. Again, empty. So this is the Versed Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm, okay? I have not repurchased this yet. I do have a backup. These were both sent to me in PR. The reason I haven't repurchased it yet is because I'm finishing another cleansing balm right now, which is the Milk Makeup Cleansing Balm. I really like it. I really like the Milk one, but I feel like this does the same exact thing and is much cheaper. So yes, I will repurchase this. I really like this. I think it did a good job at removing my most stubborn makeup in the world. So if you're looking for a more affordable option for the Pharmacy Melting Balm, which I also love, or the Milk one or anything like that, please try the Versed one. I don't see enough of a difference with the more expensive balms to justify buying them anymore now that I've tried this. I think the price is great. I think the quality is fantastic. A little bit goes a long way and it removes all my makeup. This is like an A+ slam dunk for me. Oh, and I have one final thing for skincare. I've been actually trying to remember to save, and I haven't done it every time, save my the masks that I've used, the sheet masks that I've used. So this one is actually not a sheet mask. This one upsets me. So this is just a little sample of the Youth to the People Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask. Do you all remember, if you've been here for a while, do you remember me talking about this? I love this. This is my dream night lotion. And I'm going to be repurchasing this, and it's going to hurt because it's a little jar, and I want to say it's $70, but this is the best night lotion for me that I've ever tried. It is thick with 16 C's after it. So I really like this for my skin. This might be too intense for other people, but for me, it sinks in and I notice a difference when I wake up in the morning. It feels great. So when I got a sample of this, guys, also just to show you how a little bit goes a long way, this sample, which is just a regular aluminum pack, whatever you call this lasted me 5 nights because it goes such a long way. I basically took out a tiny bit, I folded the top down, I sealed it, and I put it inside a plastic baggie to make this last. It lasted me 5 nights. This lasted me 5 nights. I love this. Then there are these face masks, and okay, let me just go over in general these. So okay, we have 2 Pacifica face masks. These I got as gifts, and they were okay. They were fine, but there was nothing about them that had me wanting to run out and purchase them. Same thing, this one was nice, and I have a bunch of these. The Tony Moly mini house of masks. I chose the hyaluronic ones. They did send this to me. This was nice, but again, not life-changing. I am so mad that I really liked these 2 because these were also given to me in PR. These were both given to me at Creators and Friends, and they're so damn good and they're so damn expensive. These are very affordable masks. These are not. And I'm okay, will I repurchase them? Let me just say I'm not. I'm not going to repurchase them, even though they were amazing, because I cannot stomach paying a lot for a sheet mask and throwing it away. I cannot stomach that. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, but you can squeeze the juice out, and put a reusable mask in it, blah, blah, blah. But then you might get 2 uses out of it, okay? They are so expensive, but they're so freaking good. This is the Revive Instant Depuffing Gel Eye Mask. This one was just for the eyes. And this one, the City Beauty Hydro Mask, is so soothing. And I did notice the results for a few days, if I'm being honest. It was very hydrating, very hydrating. But again, the fact that I'm using it once and throwing it away, I'm like, I just can't. So like, I'll be honest, like I'm trying to get myself away from sheet masks in general. So will I be repurchasing any of these? No. Okay, now real makeup. Let's talk about these. Oh my gosh, so frustrating. So I'm going to show you this because I want to be honest with you. These are two of the Melt gel liners. One is in Burnish. One is in Afterlife. Okay, do you see how much is left in each of these? You know why that is? You know why I talk about, like, or how I say, use the good stuff. This is what happens when you don't use the good stuff. These are my two favorite gel liners by Melt, okay? And for a while there, I thought I couldn't get my hands on them again, so I didn't use them. I was like, no, I have to save them. I have to save them. You know what happens when you save these? Sometimes you don't put the lid on tightly enough and they dry out, and that is my fault. That is my fault that these both dried out. Now, I keep forgetting to switch over the lid. I do have a new one of both of these, so I am going to switch over this lid because I like the Beetlejuice, but at the same time, this made me mad at myself. Okay, I would have repurchased both of these. They did send them both to me in PR. Like when I bought these two and they send me the new ones in PR, so I am very thankful. But the difference between a new gel liner and these old ones is remarkable. These are just dried out. And I'm bummed because that's my fault. Because I wasn't using the good stuff. Because I was not taking my own damn advice. So these are amazing. If you've never used the gel liners, I love these. They, for the most part, are matte. They have a few that are not matte now, but mostly they are. And they just glide on so smoothly when they're not dried out. And they last all day. Like, I love the Melt gel liners. These two, I failed them. I failed you, and I'm so sorry. So I did just go ahead and put the brand new, this is like the brand new lid for Afterlife, but I wanted to keep the Beetlejuice one, so I put this on the old one. I'm gonna get rid of it. All right, let's talk about these two mascaras because both of them I did not finish. And I know like finish is weird for mascara because you're supposed to get rid of them after only a few months, but these, I just decided they weren't for me. So the Beyond mascara, both these I received in PR. The Beyond mascara is City Beauty. It is a more wet formula. So if you like a wetter mascara, you might like this, but it just wasn't for me. I did love the brush because it is a bristle brush and I feel like those are harder to find now. Has that hourglass shape. But it also started smelling funky. When mascara starts to smell funky, it's time for it to go anyway. But nonetheless, it just didn't work for me. There were so many times where I put it on, and if I would even like remotely blink, it would just get everywhere. So this one, just not for me. Then there was the Smashbox Superfan. I had a feeling I kind of wouldn't like this one because the brush is like a plastic bristle, and I don't know. But here's the thing about this. This, first of all, I didn't love the formula, but I was willing to keep trying it. The way that this started smelling bad after only a few weeks of using it, and I'm tight with my mascara. I'm really tight with keeping the lid on and everything. I just don't like how quickly I feel like this one kind of turned. So this one had to go. The KVD Tattoo Liner. I still really do like this as a liner. This is completely empty. I really do like this as a liquid liner, but I love my Surratt one more. And the Surratt one that I have received in PR is pricier. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. I will purchase that in a heartbeat if and when I run out of it, because this is just not as good. The Surratt one is very wet and it glides on and dries down matte. This dries a little shinier than I would like. This used to be my absolute favorite ride or die. I will not be repurchasing though. I will not be repurchasing because my other one is so much better. I'm going to link the Surratt one down below as well. That is the best black liquid liner I have ever used in my life. It's so good. But if you're looking for something that's more accessible, meaning you can walk into a store and buy it, this is still good. It's just not good for me anymore. Then we have, oh my God, this was so hard for me to force myself to get rid of. And I'm looking at it and I'm going, why, Linda? So this is the Sigma Color Correcting Duo sent to me in PR. Look at this, guys. Do you see how little is left in there? Like this, that's pan right there. There is like a tiny bit along the outer edge of each pan that I scraped the hell out of to get the last of it. And then I'm like, I had a backup at that point already though. I had a brand new one. Now this is one that goes out of stock fairly often. As of right now, this is still my #1 favorite concealer. And what I do is I bounce back and forth. I think my color is light to medium. I bounce back and forth and it is a very creamy concealer. It is not a full coverage. Maybe you could build it up to be full coverage. I never do though. I like a light coverage concealer, and it's because this is so creamy and dewy, it doesn't sit into my creases. It doesn't crease in general. I love it. It's beautiful and it feels hydrating. This is like the tits for me. I will repurchase this when I run out of it. Hands down. I know I talk about this a lot, but this is just one of my favorite makeup products, period. And then finally, this one, yeah, I mean, it's empty. It's empty. So this is the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Primer. I've had this for way longer than I want to admit, but the thing is, it is so sealed that I didn't feel too bad about it. This was nice as a primer and not a setting spray. I loved this, spraying this in between skincare steps. It was very hydrating. It definitely has a strong coconut smell. But for setting spray, it would just leave like dots on my face. So will I be repurchasing this? That's hard to say. I might repurchase this. This is one that I purchased myself. I might repurchase this because, again, I did like it for in between skincare steps. And I believe the price was fairly reasonable. So this is a maybe, but not a definite. Oops, this is bound to happen. When I get to the bottom of the bin, I always find stuff in other categories. Real quick, this was another vitamin C serum I used up. This one's by Koki, and I used this up all the way. This is another case of I did not notice a single bit of difference, good or bad, in my skin, so I will not be repurchasing this. But I also found another eyeliner I'd forgotten about. This is the Kaja Wink Stamp Eyeliner Pen. So this is the one, they came out with like a stamp, and then they came out with this. I did not like this. I thought I liked this at first. It's got a felt tip, but it's a very sharp felt tip in that it kind of hurt, which I didn't like. And I feel like it dried out very quickly. This is absolutely not one I'd recommend even a little bit for liquid eyeliner. And I found one other makeup product, and that is the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow. Will absolutely repurchase. I have another, what do you call, all nighter that I'm going through, but it's not Ultra Glow. Ultra Glow is my favorite one because it does add a bit of glow to it. I love this one. It feels very moisturizing and hydrating. So this one's fantastic. Will repurchase. Okay, all I have left is nail care and hair care. I'm just going to go through the nails first because the only reason I got rid of all of these is because they were dried out and just not good anymore. So first I have, are these both the top coat? No, I have a top coat and a base coat of Sèche Vite, right? Sèche Vite, is that how you say it? I love this. This is still my favorite top coat and base coat. I have repurchased it. I'm pointing to my nail polish area that you can't see. I've already repurchased. I will continue to repurchase these time and time again. They just got, I don't know if you can see, you probably can't. They got so thick, they were unusable. As far as nail polishes, so I do have this one. This is very old because this is not a cruelty-free brand, but it was Sephora by OPI, and the color was just a little dangerous. I loved this like purple sparkle color, but it just got gooey. Then there is Liquid Leather by China Glaze. This is my current favorite black nail polish, but it dried out. I immediately purchased another one. This is the one that upsets me. This one upsets me. So this is by Sinful Colors, and the color is Endless Blue. The reason I bought this, guys, this is so cheesy. Did you see 13 Reasons Why? If you did, this is the nail color that Hannah painted her nails. I was kind of obsessed with the show/book. I thought it was really beautiful, but this color, I never get more compliments on my nails than when I wear this color, and it is dried out and I can't find it. I think it's been discontinued and I'm so sad. So I am saving this bottle so I can kind of take it places to look, but the formula was this beautiful like jelly formula, and it was opaque and just, it's my most perfect nail polish, and it's gone. I'm sad. All right, let's talk about hair dye and hair color. First, let's talk about hair dye. So this is the Kaleidos Nirvana semi-permanent color. I have gone through 2 of these. I am on to another one. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys, Kaleidos sent me quite a backup of this. So I'm gonna have this till the end of time. I do enjoy this for my red. I really do. I don't love the orange color that they sent me because I feel like it's too close to the red. Whereas I prefer the Arctic Fox. We'll talk about that in a second. But I do love this red. I put that from about here to about right at the top of my ear when I'm re-dyeing my hair. And I love it. It smells good. It feels good. It's moisturizing. I love that you can get every scrap of product out of here because these come as very full bags. So I still really like this. I know that a lot of people weren't interested in Kaleidos doing a hair dye. I think they did a great job. As far as my other hair dye, I do still use Arctic Fox for my orange and my yellow, and I love them. This is Sunset Orange and Cosmic Yellow. I go through these all the time. I already have brand new ones because I will continuously buy this. I love these colors. I'm so bummed though because I really need to touch up the bleach on my ends. Like you can see, they're orange right now, but like they're supposed to be yellow. They're supposed to be yellow, but just every once in a while I do have to like relighten at least the ends because there's so much red washing into it that eventually the yellow winds up orange. But anyway, I absolutely love these, and I highly, highly recommend Arctic Fox at all times to anyone. You can get this in Sally's. You can get this in Ulta. So it's a very easily accessible product as opposed to the Kaleidos, which you have to order off of their website and their website only. So I always recommend Arctic Fox. They're still my love. Let's talk about two products that are not my love. This is one I used to be obsessed with, and now it just doesn't really do anything for me. Olaplex number 3. Olaplex is one that like exploded in popularity a few years ago, and I fell into the trap, and it actually did really good things for my hair back in the day. It really moisturized it. It felt good, and it's good after you bleach. But the thing is, I very rarely bleach my hair nowadays. Like I don't do it myself. And when I do it in the salon, it's like once every 2 years maybe. So there's still product left in here. I eventually got rid of it because I was like, this has got to be expired because I haven't used it in so long. I think this is just something I'm not going to repurchase. It's fine. And if you have very, very damaged hair, this could still be wonderful. But my hair is fairly healthy, so it's just not a product for me anymore. I grew out of it. This product, I think I actually hated, okay? And this is something that was sent to me in PR, so no shade to the brand. I'm always thankful to receive. But the Pacifica Best Day Ever Dry Shampoo and Volumizer. This is almost full. So I am going to put this aside to give to friends because maybe somebody will like it. But it's one of those dry shampoos. Like, do you see this? And it, oh gosh, look. Why did I do it? Why did I do that? Wearing black pants. Guys, can you see it? Can you see it all over my pants? That is why I don't like it. It's like freaking baby powder and it goes everywhere. It doesn't sink in. It doesn't absorb any oil. It just goes everywhere and gets on everything you're wearing and everything you own in your life. I hated this. I actively hated this. And maybe for somebody, this is their dream product. It is not for me. I do not like this. I don't recommend it to anybody. Do I even want to put this like in my bin for friends? Because that's how much like I really don't like it, but maybe somebody will. I don't know. 2 more products and we're done. So this is the Batiste Coconut Milk and Hemp, dry shampoo. The Batiste dry shampoo. I still really, really love this. I know that a lot of people don't love this one anymore, but I like it. I did not repurchase because I decided to try a different brand, and it's the Monday dry shampoo, which I'm loving, and it's about the same price as the Batiste, so I don't think I'm going to repurchase this as long as the Monday one is still available. This is fine if you're in a pinch, because I feel like you can find this anywhere, like CBS, TJ Maxx, you can find this anywhere, but it's just not my favorite anymore, so I'm not repurchasing. Okay, one more product. Oh, and I'm sad I haven't repurchased this yet. This is the Kevin Murphy Motion Lotion. So this is a curl enhancing lotion. I don't have curls in my hair. I don't have waves in my hair. If I want curls or waves, I have to fake it either by using a curling iron or a product like this. This product, when I used it, I could scrunch my hair, like really scrunch it and diffuse it. And I had curls or waves. I had at least waves, and it looked natural and beautiful, and it lasted days. I love this product so much. Now, I bought this at the salon I was going to at the time. So, I mean, I know I can repurchase this, and I'm going to. I am absolutely going to. I don't know why I haven't yet, because I haven't found a curl cream that even comes close to this. So if you're looking for a good curl cream, I would love to see what this does on somebody with real curls. It's probably like stunning. Gosh, you know how the grass is always greener on the other side? Like, do you know how much I envy people with like big curly hair, like huge curls, and just like, they're like, oh my gosh, it's just so wild, my hair. And I'm like, please. Whereas my hair is pinned straight, and I know that some people want that. I don't want that. I want the big curls. You can have that. Let's trade. Let's trade. So that's it. I know this was a bit of a longer video, but like, again, these are some of my favorite videos to watch, because it also helps me as I'm doing this to really like take stock of what I want to repurchase and what is just not important to me anymore, and what I can get rid of and what I can let go of. So anyway, that's it, I guess. Everything's going to be linked down below. Like I said, if you like this video, please take 1 second. It takes 1 second. Give it a thumbs up. That helps out my channel so, so much. You all can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Those are Glitter Fallout. And as always, and forever and ever and ever, you are super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.